It's Mowgli! There's a massive rework update on the way today, and from what we've heard, this one's not just some small bug fixes or a couple of balance tweaks. Nah, this update is about to change the entire game. We're talking new systems, major style changes, and a complete shakeup of how Blue Lock Rivals is played. This could be the most important update we've had in the game so far, and if the devs actually cook, it might bring BLR back to PEAK form. So buckle up, bros. Let's break down what's coming and why this rework might flip everything we know upside down. Okay, so for anyone who doesn't know yet, the devs are dropping a full rework/balancing update today. The goal with this one isn't just to throw in a couple buffs and nerfs, it's to actually balance the game and make it feel fair again. Because let's be real, some styles have been way too busted. Others have been sitting in the shadow realm collecting dust, and the gap between them has just kept getting bigger. This update is meant to close that gap, refresh the game, and hopefully make it so every match doesn't just feel like Kaiser versus King featuring background NPCs. So yeah, today's patch is all about resetting the playing field and giving everyone a real chance to cook. Alright, let's go through what I think is one of the biggest changes in this update, NEL Isagi. So he's basically getting a mini rework, and the craziest part, they're actually removing his dash. And I don't know how to feel about this one, bro. On one hand, I kinda thought the dash was fair, like it gave him that extra burst and made him feel like the MC of the game. But on the other hand, yeah, sometimes it felt unfair as hell if you were on the receiving end. So it's one of those fair but unfair situations, you know? Either way, it's a huge change to Isagi's kit, and it's definitely gonna shake up how people play him. I'm really curious if this makes him weaker overall, or if they're planning to give him something else to compensate. Second up, we gotta talk about NEL Rin. And this one is huge. They're basically reworking him back to his OG form, back when he was Mythic. And bro, I've seen so many people in the community hyped about this. They're removing that whole crazy domain ability, and if you've been around since the start, you'll remember how it was when Rin first dropped. Back then, he was literally unstoppable. Like if you saw Rin on the other team, you just knew you were cooked. Now they're replacing that domain with his original curve shot, and they even promised to make the curve shot stronger this time. So it's not just nostalgia, it's actually gonna hit harder than before. On top of that, a lot of people are asking for his animations to be remade too, because, let's be honest, his current awakening feels cheap and choppy. If they clean it up and make it smooth with that new curve shot, Rin might actually feel like a proper mythic ego demon again. Loki, this could bring back OG vibes and make Rin mains proud once more. Next up on the list is Aiku, and he's getting sent back from mythic to legendary. So yeah, he's basically going back to his OG form, which honestly fits him better because a lot of people felt like mythic Aiku didn't really make sense balance-wise. Now, I don't actually know yet if they're changing his moves along with the rarity drop. He could just keep the same kit but tuned down a bit, or they might actually rework him to feel closer to his original style. If any of you know more details about whether his abilities are changing, drop it in the comments and let me know. Because right now it's looking like a straight rarity shift, but it could be more. And of course, we can't forget about NEL Nagi. Because yeah, he's getting hit with a huge nerf this update. Not even a little balance tweak, not a minor adjustment. A straight-up heavy nerf that's got a lot of Nagi mains panicking already. Which honestly isn't too surprising, because every poll, every Discord chat, every comment section was basically people screaming, "Execute NEL Nagi." So now the devs are finally pulling the trigger, and it looks like his reign of lazy supremacy is about to come to an end. If you've been farming lobbies with Nagi, enjoy it while you can, because after this patch, he might be feeling a whole lot less broken. So yeah, that's the big rework update in a nutshell. Short video today. I'm sorry guys, but NEL Isagi losing his dash, Rin going back to his OG curve shot form, Aiku dropping from mythic to legendary, and Nagi finally getting smacked with a huge nerf. This update is going to change the game in a big way, and honestly it might flip the whole meta overnight. Some of you are going to be hyped, some of you are going to be molding, but either way, the game's not going to feel the same after this. Let me know down in the comments. Did your main get cooked or did you get blessed with these changes? I'm curious who's taking a W and who's crying this patch. Appreciate you guys for watching. Make sure to drop a like, sub if you haven't already, and stay tuned because I'll be covering more of these changes as soon as they drop. Catch you in the next one. Stay ego. Peace out.